Welcome back to Road Ready Reviews. This is the 1929 Ford Model A symbol of resilience, innovation, and the American spirit. A car that didn't just move people, it moved history forward. Its dignified silhouette and vintage charm immediately transport you to a time when automobiles were more than machines, they were marvels of progress. Starting from the lower left, the handcrafted fenders sweep outward with grace, framing the wheels like pieces of rolling sculpture. As we move up, the classic round headlamps sit proudly on either side, casting a timeless glow. The upright front grille, finished in polished metal, radiates heritage and mechanical artistry. Panning further to the right, the exposed suspension and riveted steel give the front end a sense of raw craftsmanship. As we drift down to the lower right, the robust front bumper, forged in solid chrome, reflects the simplicity and strength of 1920s engineering. Finally, circling back to the left, you can feel how each detail has been preserved with respect for its iconic past. This is more than a car, it's a living time capsule from the dawn of modern motoring. As we transition to the rear, the craftsmanship continues in elegant fashion. The small but purposeful rear fenders sweep over the wheels, giving the Model A balanced stance. Moving toward the center, the rear-mounted spare tire adds utility and vintage flair. Just above it, a classic trunk rack awaits the luggage of cross-country travelers from a bygone era. As we pan right, the steel body lines taper with grace, ending in a modest tail lamp perched proudly on the fender. Down to the lower left, the simple rear bumper mirrors the front, grounding the car in classic symmetry. This is not just transportation, it's tradition on four wheels. Step inside, and the 1929 Model A greets you with a cabin that reflects its era's practicality and poise. The bench seats, finished in period-correct upholstery, offer surprising comfort for a car of its time. The wooden steering wheel is large and stately, giving the driver full command. As we move across the dashboard, simple analog gauges provide only the essentials: speed, fuel, and oil pressure, reminding us of a time when driving was an experience, not a distraction. Down to the lower right, the floor-mounted pedals and manual transmission link the driver directly to the machine. Returning to the left, the overall space is modest yet intentional, designed with reliability and simplicity at its core. Everything inside speaks to a time when form followed function, and driving was pure. From the side, the 1929 Ford Model A stands with timeless elegance and understated power. The tall ride height and upright windows give it a commanding view of the road. As we move up, the gently curved roofline and exposed hinges celebrate vintage utility and style. Across the center, the body's clean lines and matte finish evoke the industrial charm of the era. Down below, the slim tires and steel spoke wheels complete the classic silhouette. Coming back to the left, running boards extend along the side, inviting passengers to step into history. A profile that defined generations of automotive design. Under the hood, the 1929 Model A delivers a mechanical experience that feels both honest and historic. Powered by a 3.3L inline-4 engine producing 40 horsepower, it might not sound like much today, but back then, it was revolutionary. Moving up, the simple engine layout is easy to maintain and repair, which made it a favorite for early motorists. Across the center, the single-barrel carburetor and mechanical fuel system provide reliable operation without electronics. To the right, the unsynchronized manual gearbox demands skill and rhythm from the driver. Returning to the left, the raw mechanical feedback and sound give a visceral connection to the car's purpose-built roots. A machine that reminds us of how far we've come, and where it all began. Let's talk about why the Ford Model A still matters nearly a century later. Once sold for just under $500, it democratized the automobile and gave freedom to millions. Today, collectors treasure it for its simplicity, charm, and historical value. Moving across, maintenance remains accessible due to the sheer abundance of parts and community support. Panning right, restored examples like this often rise in value, especially when kept period correct. Coming back to the left, owning a Model A isn't just about collecting, it's about preserving the legacy of modern mobility. If you're ready to experience the car that helped launch a global movement, take the wheel of a 1929 Ford Model A and relive the roots of the open road. Enjoyed this review? Like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more expert car insights here on Road Ready Reviews.